Good morning. It is 11:26 a.m. on Saturday, April 17th, 2021. I'm Christiana Ellis, and this is my second attempt to record this morning. This is 5 more minutes. Uh, so I had to interrupt my recording to attend to Rocket a moment ago. So that's why this is the second one. But also, even though I slept in till past 11, I didn't really get that much extra sleep because I was up that late. Now, I have been trying to not stay up so late, but this was a different circumstance, which I will now explain. I had a variety of activities last night that I enjoyed. Actually, I guess technically it was two things that were sort of split. One primarily was that there's a film writer who goes by Film Crit Hulk online and announced to members of his Patreon, which I am one. He did a Twitch stream where it was just like, hey, let's all get together and watch some movies and talk about them on the chat. And I really enjoyed that the last time he did one, and so I joined in again. And the movies that he did were all focused on the idea of being gentle, wholesome, nice, kind protagonists and that sort of thing. And so the movies were Babe, Kiki's Delivery Service, Paddington 2, and then the surprise secret feature that wasn't announced until it started was Magic Mike XXL, which was the only one that I had not seen of the four. But let me come back to that in a moment, because the other thing that I did, and that it was kind of interrupted in the middle of that, and it basically took the place of the second half of Kiki's Delivery Service and the first half of Paddington 2, which was just some friends that I haven't talked to in a while. We just got together on Discord audio chat and played a mini golf game together, and that was a lot of fun, and it just felt good. Like I have not been a very social video game player historically. Like when I'm playing video games, usually like when I seek out games, it's because I'm kind of in a mindset where I don't want to talk to anybody. So I don't usually think of video games as something that I want to do while I socialize. But in this case, I hadn't talked to these folks in a while, and I was very happy to do so. So that was a lot of fun. And then, as I mentioned, bracketed by this experience of watching these other movies while talking to a bunch of people who are also enjoying them on Twitch, and that was a lot of fun too. And so I stayed up pretty late doing that, and also just enjoying some alcoholic beverages for the first time in a while, because I just don't do that very much during this pandemic. And it turns out when you don't drink very much at all, it doesn't take very much. Your tolerance is lowered, and so I'm not only did I sleep in, but I'm still maybe a teensy bit hungover. But that's how it goes. That's how it goes sometimes. Worth it, I think, in the end. Although certainly I'm still, still getting up to speed so far today. But it was my first time seeing Magic Mike XXL, which is kind of a fascinating movie because it's just so kind of unexpected, because it's a movie about male entertainers who they're strippers essentially, right? Although male entertainers is the term that they like in the movie, but that's their job. And while the first Magic Mike had good characters in it, it was a little bit about some of the darker side of the whole thing. And the people who were a little bit more exploitative and that sort of thing, and controlling of people that they manage, and some of that stuff was a little darker. But this one is it is, it's not a joke that we paired it with Babe and Kiki's Delivery Service and Paddington 2, because even though it's a little bit less for kids than those others, nonetheless the message in the movie is these guys who are big, tough, masculine dudes learning to kind of get past some of the toxic stuff that they've, baggage that they've carried around for a while, and learn how to, live with confidence and do the thing that they like to do, which is, dancing, and that they do it with the mindset of, like, when they're dancing for a woman, they want to really make her feel special, and and so the way to do that is to be paying attention to her and what she wants and that sort of thing, and just them being friends and bros and dudes together is just really pretty sweet. Also, there's sexy dancing in it, so there's that. But in any case, I recommend it. But yeah, so I'm going to leave it there for now, and I will talk to you all tomorrow for 5 more minutes.